Welcome to my channel, my name is Dennis. In this video I'll be working out the total cost of ownership of the Ford Mustang GT. Now stick around until the end of the video to see where this car comes in my value leaderboard. I really enjoyed doing research for this car. I was surprised to find out that the Ford Mustang only depreciated by 22% over 5 years. I was expecting this figure to be much higher. Now excuse me if my voice sounds a bit husky. I've had a rough couple of weeks. Let me get out my small little violin here and explain. 3 weeks ago I got COVID, luckily not too bad, made a full recovery within a week. Then my daughter brought this nasty cold home from Keane. That knocked her around for a week, and now the rest of the family got it. And of course I happened to get the man flu version of it. I crack myself up sometimes. Despite this, I'm still determined to get a video out every week, now plus or minus a few days. Please subscribe to my channel and keep me motivated in making more content. A lot of time goes into making these videos. It really means a lot to me when you subscribe to my channel, and a big thanks to everyone who already has subscribed. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get down to business. I've broken this video up into chapters, so if I start getting into a bit too much nitty-gritty detail for your liking, you can jump ahead at any stage. Now, without further ado, let's jump onto the computer and start going over the figures. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'll quickly run through my spreadsheet. Now starting off at step 1, we've got car depreciation, running costs and finance. Step 2, we've got fixed costs, and step 3, we've got dimensions, weight and performance. Starting off at step 1, at the right hand side we've got the Ford Mustang, and to the left of this we've got the Toyota Supra GT. I'm using the Toyota Supra as a benchmark as I feel that they are pretty similarly matched. Now which one will be more expensive? Let's find out. They're both covered under a 5-year manufacturer warranty. You're going to be buying a lot more fuel with the Ford Mustang. Now the car purchase price, the Toyota Supra is $23,881 more expensive than the Mustang. Now moving on to the car sale price, currently on car sales, a 5-year-old Ford Mustang with similar specs and kilometers is selling for around the $53,500, meaning it has depreciated by 22%. Unfortunately, this variant of the Supra hasn't been around for 5 years, so it's harder to work out what they will be selling for. Now, Toyotas tend to hold their values better than Ford here in Australia, but as the Supra is pretty much a BMW Z4 under the skin, let's also depreciate it by 22%. Like Ford, BMWs tend to depreciate more than Toyotas. Okay, let's cut to the chase. Pretty much every car depreciates faster than Toyotas down here in Australia. One thing for sure, Australians love the reliability of Toyotas. Now we're saying that we own the vehicles for 5 years and we're doing 10,000 kilometers a year. By the way, I won't be going over all the figures here in the spreadsheet, so if you want a closer look, by all means pause the video. Forecasted maintenance costs over the life of the vehicle, leaving this blank because they're both covered under 5 years manufacturer warranty. The servicing costs, I'm getting an average cost per service over 10 services. That works out at being $524.74 every 15,000 kilometers or 12 months, whichever occurs first for the Supra, and the Mustang will set you back $432.60 every 15,000 kilometers or 12 months, whichever occurs first. Moving on to tyres and braking costs. For this example, I'm replacing the tyres and brakes like for like, and these two cars are very equally matched in this department. Down here we've got the braking components. I'm allowing 1 hour labour time to install the pads and 2 hours to replace the discs. Let's have a bit of a closer look at this breakdown here. Ford charge $179.30 per hour and Toyota charge $154 per hour. So here we've got the cost of the components and the labor costs and combined. Jumping back to my main spreadsheet, you'll see that I'm replacing the rotors after 2 sets of pads. Supra's battery is way more expensive than the Mustang. I'm saying that we're replacing them every 5 years. Now maybe the Supra's battery will last a bit longer. You'll see that there's a big difference here in fuel costs as well. So you can put in a lower grade fuel into the Supra that will accept 91 octane fuel, where the Mustang requires 98 octane fuel. That's why there's a 22-cent difference there. Finance opportunity cost, leaving that blank, and we're saying that we're buying the vehicles outright. Step 2, fixed costs. Cost per year. Registration's more expensive on the Mustang because it's a V8 and the Supra is a 6-cylinder. You pay per cylinder here in Queensland. Now the insurance is more expensive on the Supra, a lot more expensive than the Mustang actually, and the excess is set at $1,400. So combined, the Supra is only $145.93 a year more expensive than the Mustang. Cost per month, leaving this blank, and one-off payments, leaving that blank. Step 3, dimensions, weight and performance. This step doesn't affect the cost of the vehicle, but I'll run over a few of the facts that you might find interesting. By the way, the power is in kilowatts and the torque is in Newton meters. The Supra is 0.3 seconds faster 0 to 100. The Mustang has more power and more torque. The Mustang is 410 millimeters longer than the Supra. For everyone watching in America, that is 410 mil. The width is 62 millimeters wider. The height, it's 95 millimeters higher. The Mustang is 269 kilos heavier than the Supra, which is around 3 of me. The moment that we've all been waiting for, the total cost of ownership over these 5 years is, drum roll, $49,171 for the Supra, and the Mustang will set you back $50,238, making the Supra $1,066.78 cheaper than the Mustang. That works out at being $4.10 a week cheaper. If you're finding this video interesting, please give me a like, and this will help my video be recommended to more people on YouTube. Down here we've got the average out-of-pocket cost per week. This is not including the sale of the vehicle. You'll have to put aside roughly this much money per week. Down here we have a summary of all the costs, and by all means pause the video for a closer look, but at a quick glance you'll see that the fuel cost is what is hurting the Mustang. Obviously the more kilometers you do, the bigger the gap will grow. Now let's say we do 5,000 kilometers per year. Now the Mustang is cheaper, a saving of $11.37 a week. And finally, let's change the distance to 20,000 kilometers per year. So that's a saving of $34.34 a week for the Supra. Now let's see where these cars come in our value leaderboard. These figures are based on traveling 13,000 kilometers a year for 5 years, and this is the average distance that we travel here in Australia, and I'm not including opportunity costs in these prices. And the Supra sits currently in 9th position, right behind the Toyota GR Corolla forecasted cost, and the Ford Mustang sits in 11th position, right behind the Golf GTI. If you want a closer look at any particular car, by all means check out their video. If you like this video and want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification next to it, and this way you won't miss out on future videos to come. Also, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll make the spreadsheet available for download, so that you can put in your own unique details. If you'd like to see more videos, click here, and thanks for watching my video. Hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.